I love Tyrese, but I kind of want LeBron them to win it to validate the in season tournament. Like I don't want a young team to win.
Wait. What you mean? That
I,
ain't
I, I
it's gonna not be valid if the
not
Pacers
not
win it?
really not
That's
really
not real.
not really saying it's not validated, but I was hoping one of the veteran teams, one of the teams with a guy like KD, a guy like Dame and Freak, a guy like LeBron, like coming the older teams that we kind of see fighting for the championship in the real playoffs. I kind of wanted to see an older, experienced team kind of win it to help validate. Not saying that it's not validated, but to help validate it. Guys seeing LeBron don't win it, guys seeing this win it. I wanted to be there. I wanted to be a reception like, oh man, that's the reason the Pacers won it because don't nobody take it serious.
I don't agree with that. First of all, up to this point, everybody been taking it serious. And I mean, if Tyrese and the Pacers win it, to me, that I mean, the whole tournament is validated, but for me, that puts them in the place where it's like, you know what I'm saying, like they got some, they could stick their chest out a little bit, and that could go and add to their confidence because they didn't already achieve something this season that nobody else has done. This is the first time it's happened, and they balling. This
Mm-hmm.
ain't like it's no fluke. They handling their business every step of the way. Like they didn't have big games to get through, to, you know what I'm saying, to get here, to get there, beat Boston and knock them out. Like those was like playoff atmosphere games that they showing up as a young squad and beating those veteran teams that's been to the finals and been here and been there. Boston been to the finals. They took them down in that one game. And like you say, it's kind of like it's a little bit different than the actual playoffs because it's not a 5 or 7 game series. It's that one game, like Buddy Hill said. It's kind of like the NCAA. And whether it's not about who's the better team overall, it's about who's better that night. It's a one night thing. Presented by Sleeper. Yo, we live on location. Me and the blackest one are still here in Orlando. We supposed to be out at the in-season tournament in lovely Las Vegas, but due to situations out of our control, we had to stay here on the home front and handle some family business. So we are still in Orlando. We still was locked and loaded in on the Final Four last night. We got to see both of those games, and we about to break that thing down, man. After last night's semis, we down to the championship, Black. We got the Lakers and the Pacers. Tyrese Haliburton and them Pacers showed up and surprised some folks and showed out, Black. Let's get into that first game where the Pacers held off the Milwaukee Bucks, closing out the game 128-119, Black. That boy Halliburton came to Vegas with W's on his mind, bro. This boy he didn't step to the forefront of the spotlight this year, and he's showing up and showing out. He had 27.7 rebounds, 15 assists. What you see out of Reese out there, boy?
He like Billy the Kid, man. He's won it right now, man. He's knocking
Hey,
off all the big dogs, and I just love his energy, his presence, his leadership, the way he playing. He had 15 assists, no turnovers. The ball is in
crazy.
his hands so much, and he's not turning the ball over. He's making big plays, man. It's just they're a fun team to watch. Like
They
just
are. They
like
are.
all the way around. Like with his leadership there, it makes them a real fun team to watch. Milwaukee, I feel like I said a few tap ins back. I just feel like it's taking them time. It's taking time for them to get adapted to each other and what's okay and what's not okay, and for them to do that and to be 15-6, that is a big blessing because usually when you're trying to figure it out, you lose games. To figure it out and still win games is a positive note on their end. But it was the Pacers day yesterday, and they did their thing. Tyrese is waking up a lot of monsters with his swag and the way he play, and I just look forward to seeing how the season. Looking forward to this championship and seeing how the season ends.
Yeah, man. Miles Turner He out there balling 26, 10, and 2 with a nasty throwdown over Brook Lopez. Two hands for safety. But then getting to the Milwaukee side of things, bro, we had Giannis. He was 37, 10, and 2. Dame was 24, 7, and 7. He got going crazy in that third quarter to bring them back and get the lead. But the Pacers bench, bro, they killed the Bucks bench 43-13, and they was combined a plus 62. You know, I don't care about no pluses and nothing, but I'm gonna just say that, you know. But
Yeah.
but like the bench scoring was so unbalanced. Like, what did you see there, bro? Like the Bucks definitely need some of their bench players to come in and make and be more impactful than they were in that game.
Yeah, the Bucks bench they just gotta be better. Because Dame and Giannis can combine for 60, 70 points, but the bench still needs to do some. Pacers bench is just man, they
Come
got a
in getting
team
to it.
full of young guys that's hungry, ready to play. They're excited, whether they play 2 minutes or whether they play 20 minutes. Everybody who's getting in the game, it look like they're looking to impact the game, and they have a different type of energy than you can see the teams that they play. They energy look different when they played the Celtics. It looked different when they played the Bucks, and I'm expecting their energy to look different when they play the Lakers.
Tyrese closed out the game with the dagger three. You know, he was shutting things down. He did the Dame time celebration and said, like, I'm like that. I do this too. I like young fella has really, said he's announcing his arrival and he's showing up with his game and doing it.
I loved it out of him. You know, he reminds me of our energy and our and us when we first got to the league. How we was trying to challenge and everybody they was talking about don't wake up. We trying to wake them
Yeah,
up and
yeah.
see what it is and to prove ourselves. And he looked hungry. He looked like he wanted to prove himself.
And I like Dame's reply to it.
I was
I
just
like
gonna
what
say
Dame
that.
said when they asked Dame about it, and Dame kept it a buck. Like, listen, bro, you know how many times I done did that? Like, he ain't tripping off that. Like, he know that he a young boy that's coming and he trying to get to the money just like Dame was when he was young. And so while he respected, he still say, that's like that's a respect factor from Tyrese to him too, because that means he say he know his history and he know what he do, and he trying to let people know that I'm like that too. So I like that little back and forth. I like that it didn't get taken the wrong way, and it was, it is what it is.
Yeah, Dame always carry himself in a professional and a sucker free way. You know what I'm
Real talk,
saying? He'll
real
never
talk.
be a sucker. He always keep it real. And I love this answer too. But Tyrese, not only is you waking up that Dame time, you waking up that Greek freak. Them boys gonna be looking for y'all later on in the season.
I
But
like it. We
I
gotta
look
watch
for
for that.
I
Yeah.
look forward to watching it. I hope they meet in the playoffs so we can see it in 7 games.
Yes, sir. Let's get to this Pelicans Lakers game. Bro, it wasn't what we thought it was gonna be. Bro,
I
this
know.
thing got real bad, got real lopsided. The Lakers, the Pelicans couldn't do nothing with LeBron. I told you LeBron was gonna come out emphatically and try and put it down, which he did. It was the crazy thing about this that he was like LeBron got to put his imprints on the game so tough that they didn't even need AD or none of those other guys. It was just kind of like they just controlled the whole game, and LeBron just had that thing in cruise control, just doing whatever he wanted to do. LeBron had 38 assists, 5 rebounds. AD was 16 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists. Brandon Ingram only 9 points, 3 rounds, 7 assists, and then Zion only 13 and 2 rebounds and 3 assists. What did you see out there, Black? Even though it was just like from start to finish, it was kind of just lopsided.
Brian came out and punched him in the mouth. Brian came out, seen he had a hot hand, and he shot it and got aggressive to see how high he was. The Pelicans, I hate that they just got blew on out like that.
Wasn't
I
even
just I just
competitive,
I
bro.
just hate to see it. I wanted a competitive game. That was the only probably competitive, non-competitive game the
The
whole in
whole in
season
season, yes.
tournament. Zion, it's something with Zion. It's something with I don't know if he out of shape. I don't know.
He looked disinterested.
Yeah, like I don't know where it is, and their team is too young not to have that Pacers type energy or that
Man,
hungry type
the
energy, and for
hungry,
them to,
that's
I don't mind them losing, but to lose by 40 in the final four, like I'd rather Sacramento been there. I'd rather the Suns been there. I feel like it would have been
Man,
a better matchup, but it's just sad to see they just wasted a trip out to Vegas just to get their ass buzzed by 40. That's just crazy to me. So they need to go back to the drawing boards. I know Willie Green, he's a great coach. He's I know he's in that film room. He probably couldn't get no sleep last night because he can't wait to get back to New Orleans so he can
yeah, they
try to
wasted
bring some energy to them guys because the energy was just off. It
they
wasn't no
wasted time.
hunger. It wasn't
They
no. It's a different
they
way
was
to getting your ass beat by 40, and it's and getting beat by 40. You got beat by 40 without the energy, without the effort. It looked like you can get beat by 40, but you can have them guys without the man. Them young fellas, they be out there playing hard about it, and they still lost. But I just didn't see the same energy
yeah.
like the young Pacers were throwing them, and
Hey,
they got just as much talent as the Pacers. So I feel like they should have had the energy.
yeah, so that's that. Now we got the Lakers and the Pacers, Black. Like, can the Lakers keep up with that young energy and that fast speed and everything you was just talking about with the Pacers? Are they able to that motor, like you see, we saw with Tyrese and how he acting right now. Is he about to slide through on the Lakers with the same type of actions and functions going on, just doing whatever he want to do, however he want to do. He been doing it all year to whoever he didn't seen. So will it continue against the Lake Show though?
I think he definitely gonna try, and he definitely want it. I didn't have the Lakers making it. I kind of was hoping the Pelicans won after the Bucks won to have
So
two
you got
young
two young
teams there.
teams.
But as I'm looking at it, I just I want a veteran team to win it, and
So it sound like you going with the Lakers tonight, tomorrow night,
yeah,
huh?
I'm a
Who's
going.
your choose for the win?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lakers because I really want this tournament to
Ooh.
really be validated and solidified, and I don't want a young team. No disrespect to Tyrese and them, I love the way they playing to kind of win it the first time. I kind of want it to be validated, and who's better to validate it than the King James? So I'm gonna go with them Lake Show tomorrow night.
Okay, we heard it. We hear him. Well, hey, Tyrese and them young fellas out there, I'm rolling with y'all, man. I'm rolling with them Pacers. Shout out to them 2000 LA Clippers. Y'all go out there and do something that we wish we could have did back then. Young fellas go out there, shot the world. Forget about them old heads, and y'all go ahead and take that thing back to Naptown. Mike Epps and all y'all go have a good time, man. That's what I want to see happen. I want to see we got to do our MVP picks right now anyway. So I want to see little young Haliburton go ahead, take that thing and hand it to Pops or Moms, whoever. They both there in town. Go ahead, hold it up for the crowd. Then go ahead. You know one of them taking it to the house. So we're going to go ahead and see him get the Mom Dukes or Pops and Pacers of champions. And I got Haliburton as the MVP, Black.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with King James. You know, he done got everything else on the trophy case, so you might as well
Yeah,
get you an in season tournament and an in
we
season
know he
MVP.
aiming for it. All they gotta do is win, and it's all automatic anyway. All they got to do is win. He done did everything to secure that thing. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody else can't get it from their team but him. So all they gotta do is get the W.
I think King James made some room for it. So on the trophy case, so I think he got some room to have two more trophies added on to the list.
No doubt. No doubt. All right, man. We got you got the Lakers, I got the Pacers. Now we gonna get to the sleeper pick segment, Black. We got our sleeper segment for some of the games tonight. We got a full slate tonight on the low. In between time, you know what I'm saying? We got a full slate tonight. So we're gonna start off in Atlanta at Philadelphia, the big Philly. With Joel
More,
Embiid. Already, you don't even gotta know what it is. You just saying
more,
more, huh? He just coming off 50. He like that right now, huh?
more.
More. It's okay. Let me finish it though. Will Joel Embiid get more or less than 32.5 points? Black
More.
says more. I'm saying more because he in the zone right now. He did that 50 in almost 3.5 quarters. He didn't really play the whole game like that. So yeah, he in the vibe. So I'm with you. We both going more than 32.5 for Big Joel Embiid. Next game is New York Knicks at the Boston Celtics. Will Julius Randle have more or less than 4.5 assists?
I think Julius Randle will have less than two assists, let alone four. But
Hey,
I'm gonna
you
go with what the
said,
sleeper
man.
pick say.
Hey, You said, man, you seen no shot here on Light Black? What you
Yeah,
talking?
Julius Randle out there getting bucked. But I love Julius Randle. He's playing so much better right
Nah,
now. And shout out
nah,
to
I'm with
him
you. I'm with
digging
you too.
himself
I
out the
think
hole.
that man just had a nasty 40 ball the other day. Like,
Yeah.
I'm with you. Like his game ain't really passing the ball. Not being, no disrespect or nothing. Like his strong suit is going and getting the bucket and finishing. Like he got other
Mm-hmm.
people that drop downs to him, and he finished the breakfast. So I say less than 4.5 assists too, but that's not a bad thing because he's a bucket getter. He's a
Mm-hmm.
bucket getter. Same game, young Jason Tatum. Will he have more or less than
More, more,
27.5?
more,
That's
more,
easy.
more. I
That's
already
easy.
know what he's
We
doing.
both going more, baby. Jay getting buckets, man. 27.5 is light. You know what I'm saying? Both him and Jason, him and Jalen Bright might get more than 27.5. They talking about just him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ne- Next game, Golden State at OKC. I'm gonna check this game. I like the shade, the SGA, the young fellas against Steph and the older guys. Like, will Steph Curry have more or less than 4.5 assists, Black? It's only 4.5.
I think he had more.
I'm with you on that one. I'm gonna say Steph Curry also has more than 4.5. We both saying more on this one. That's a little low bar for Steph. I understand everybody around him ain't playing the greatest, but he get 5 assists. Same game, SGA. You know he buckets. You might well just say more already, but will SGA have more or less than 30.5? And you know he averaging 30.
More.
More. I'm going with the he one of the he one of the greatest shows on the court today. So I gotta you know what I'm saying, I gotta go ahead and give him his just due. He gonna get more than 30. That's it for the sleeper picks, man. Don't forget to go check out Sleeper and remember to use promo code KH and you'll get up to $100 match on your first deposit. Y'all go get it, Sleeper, man. Get them bets in. Random stat of the week, Black. Last night, young boy fresh, we've been talking about all show long. Tyrese Haliburton finished with 15 plus points and 15 plus assists and 0 turnovers for the
Mm-hmm.
fifth time in his career. That's crazy. The only
Mm-hmm.
player in NBA history with more games like that is Chris Paul. Chris Paul, the point guard, did it 8 times. Young
Mm.
fella is only 4 to 5 years into his career right now. What is he in his fourth year? He's in year 4,
Like
and he
four or
got
five.
5. Yeah, he got 5 already, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And Cake and CP, what, 17, 16, 17 years in the league, and he had
Mm.
8. Like, he gonna hawk that down pretty swiftly if he keep up with this pace. And they like most of them games
Yes.
that came in this season, bro.
Yes. As much as he had the ball, like man, it's people don't understand. That's an amazing height to not turn the ball over and not have one turnover and get
But
that
he
many
diamond
assists
too,
and
though. He
doing
throwing like no looks, left hands.
yeah,
He ain't just doing like, your John Stockton bounce
yeah.
pass and that. Nah, he out here
Yeah, people just don't
saucing.
understand how hard that is when a person have the ball in their hands. It's much like most coaches for Tyrese Haliburton will give him two turnovers just off the
Yeah,
rip because I know you have the ball all the time. So for
exactly.
him not to turn the ball over, man, that's amazing.
Yeah, man, I'm with it, man. That's a crazy stat. Shout out to Tyrese for that. What's your shout out for the day, Black? Give me your shout
I
out.
should have said this last time, but my shout out is to the all famous Mark Cuban. Man, Cuban. When I first heard the headlines that Cuban sold the Mavericks, I thought like, oh, how we gonna lose Cuban as an owner? And then I did
Mm-hmm.
my research and really looked into the deal and seen the deal is like a historic deal. Like, I love what he did with that deal. If people ever get a chance, look into what he did with that deal. That deal is a historic deal in the NBA.
He
A lot of
still
guys don't sell their majority and still get all the money and still run the team and still
right. He's still running
still
the show.
preparing for to make more money off of that. We always forget that he's a businessman and he's a shark and this
Yeah.
deal that he just did with the Mavericks on his team is one of the amazing deals I've seen in the history of the NBA, and I really want to tip my hat off to him. And I'm just excited to be alive to see a deal like that because it just motivates you to make deals in your life like that. So shout out to Mark Cuban. I feel like that deal was an amazing deal, historic deal, and he did a great job at that. And I'm just looking forward to the future with it. I'm looking forward to seeing the casino. I'm looking forward to seeing the new stadium. Uh, Man, but just shout out to Mark Cuban, man. That's why he's one of my favorite owners. He always changing the bar, and shout out to him.
Straight up. Straight up. That is a dope deal he did. Big, 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 big money moves over there from Mark Cuban. He used to it. My shout out, man, goes to young Tyrese Haliburton out there putting on the show. He done step to the forefront of the league this year, man. He out there leading a young Pacers team that's fun to watch. You got, I feel like Rick Carlisle has had a coaching style for a long time, and I felt like he literally has changed his coaching style to coach Tyrese and to give him more freedom to be out there doing what he's doing. And man, this kid is really taking it to the next level. Like when you watch him play, he's fun to watch. He has substance to his game, and you know what I'm saying. He's a humble kid that's out there, just putting it down, just having fun, competing at going at people too.
Is it me or Rick Carlisle don't look the same? He used to look mean and aggressive all the time. It's like, man, he got over there with them young boys at the Pacers, man. He look all happy. He look like a whole nother man, don't
Yo,
he?
I'm telling you, I was watching one of their games the other night, and Stan was calling the game, Van Gundy, and I listened to Stan and take what he say to into heed, and
Yeah.
he made that mention. He was like, that he kind of let go of the reins and is being more loose in his coaching, and I think he was saying it had a lot to do with Tyrese and the way he's kind of an extension of the coach, and he's gonna make sure things are a certain way out there, and you don't have to be as tight on the reins with it. And so, man, I think all of that together is just going into him having an unbelievable year, and like he's now one of those dudes. You heard Kenny Smith say it, like he's box office. He's somebody that if they playing, I turn to that channel to watch. I go to League Pass if they not on national, and I'm looking for his games because he's exciting to play, bro. Like you said, he reminds us of like on a higher level than we ever were because he's already an all-star, but like as a young boy just coming in thirsty, going at the dudes that you grew up watching, not being in awe and not being scared of them, but going at them and trying to show that you trying to be one of them too. So, man, super shout out to Tyrese Haliburton, man. Keep doing what you do. Hope you get this championship tomorrow and prove me right with the MVP. But that's it. We not in Vegas. We didn't make it out there, but we still tapping in. We still live on location. We gonna let y'all know what the business is, man. We'll be chopping it up with y'all right after this championship. We'll be back. Knuckleheads out.